You've written and made songs, but as far as the first one on the big platform, as far as streaming, how did that start?
So as far as like what I dropped on streaming sites?
Yeah, the, Saint Laurent.
Okay, yeah, Franklin Saint.
Excuse me, Franklin Saint.
You good. Franklin Saint was a long time coming.
Okay.
I was already so rooted in the street music, musically. Like the streets fuck with me. Like I'm one of them artists. Like you can ask anybody from Birdie to Ricky Prince, you know what I'm saying, to Myers, to you know what I mean. All these dope artists that are in the area can vouch for you. I've been sealed. I've been on the forefront of the scene. I've been in the field, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I have rapped with the best and the worst of them from the city. You know what I'm saying? And I've just grown. I fell off and slacked off at different times. So, and I'm older too. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, what caused you to fall off during those times? Just life or
life?
Okay.
Life, man. I went through some soul searching one time where I was, trying to learn about, the ins and outs of the industry and how you get in and woo, woo, woo. I won't elaborate on it, but it was a time when I was really into some shit. And that shit kind of had me like, whoa, I don't know if I want to be a part of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because me being of more spiritually based on certain different aspects, it had me just feeling like it maybe wasn't for me. You know what I mean? And then, lo and behold, you got people like Dolph, Gucci, all these brothers is coming in from the South at that, showing us how to do it like how James Brown and Lil Richard them was doing. Also Southern niggas, shout out. You know what I mean? Southern niggas been had the way on keeping the gate, coming in, being your own boss, independent, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I seen people do that, and it kind of got me out of wanting to go the deal route. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The 360 deal route and be more independent. So, you know what I mean? That's what got me like, okay, well, I can still do this music shit. Let me jump back in here and get my feet back wet. Because now I figured out a loophole and I won't compromise who I am spiritually.
Okay,
you
so
know
you
what
got to the point where like you was turned off by the business, but not the art.
Not the art, but the business. The art was kind of going sideways too at the same time because you already know.
You get discouraged,
Rap within itself can be, it can be weird sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We can get some weird shit going on in rap. I started seeing some things in rap, like the Trinidad James era. I'm starting to look at shit like, that's a little suspect. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? I've been felt like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. But me being my age, where I come from, that shit was red flags, eyebrow raisers to me with a lot of different things. And all of these things collectively had me kind of wanting to just kind of push back a little bit. Oh, okay. So it was kind of the art too when you bring it, make me think about it like that. It was, people wasn't respecting the bars no more. I'm a bar heavy nigga. I rap. You know what I'm saying? I'll sing and then I'll turn around and go Lil Wayne, Jadakiss on you with bars. You know what I'm saying? So when I realized that people really wasn't respecting that no more, it kind of made me fall back. But that's why I got to shout out Drake, because Drake always kept that in there. Yeah. He always kept that element in there, and he still sang, and he made it for the ladies, and he was vulnerable in his feelings, and that shit works.
Okay. So listening to Saint, and maybe I'm misunderstanding, but it seems like you dealt with a lot of loss that helped create that album.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it did. It did. And like,
like I like Naysay, that shit hard too.
Naysay, you know what I'm saying? Like after that, like you say, then people started passing in my family. You know, my grandpa, then my mom, then my grandma, then my daddy.
Was that what time span was that? Like a couple years?
From 2014 to 2018, all of them. So
you had that much loss in 4 years?
That much loss in 4 years. It's pretty much a loss a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was wild, bro. In retrospect, that shit was wild. You know what I'm saying? So it really had me on some shit like, damn, I had to draw from each of them. And that's what I do it for. Like, it's certain aspects of what I do that will make each of them proud. Yeah, and then it's certain aspects of what I do that'll make each of them snarl. Be
You
like,
think so?
damn, yeah, I'm a real nigga. I'm still in the street. I got one foot in the street. You feel me? It's some shit I do. I know my grandma, but nah, boy, get right now. You feel me? That aspect from that. So but they proud of me, but
Of course.
it's a growing process. You know what I'm saying? And I just keep them with me every step of the way. And even if I know I do something, I'd be like, nah, you know your mama get in your ass right now. That helps me because I take her with me in those moments. And believe it or not, it helps me not do a lot of shit. It keeps me grounded. I just get money. I don't do no wild, stupid shit like I used to do. You know what I'm saying? I used to do some shit that could be a Netflix Tubi movie.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
No, we ain't gonna talk about it at all. But it's a whole Tubi movie. You feel me?
Yeah.
A whole Tubi movie.
Okay, so did you, when you started creating Saint, was that, because some people I know, they go in the studio and I'm gonna make this type of album. Some people go in there and they just record 20 songs and pick the best. Some of them, this is the vibe or the concept I'm going for. How did you go about approaching it?